When Twitch first blew up, there wasn't any real strategy to it. It was just kind of organic. People showed up, they went live, and somehow communities were formed overnight.
6 months.
An actual culture was created somehow. But for a brief moment, it felt like creators were actually building something of their own because they actually were. You could just go live, crack some jokes with your community, make a couple emotes from it, and people ate the shit up. And at the time, nobody questioned it because everything just looked like a win. Streamers thought they were building communities, but they were building Twitch. People thought they were growing audiences, but they were actually growing Amazon's platform. It was dependency disguised as independent. It felt like ownership, but nothing was actually owned. In fact, to this day on Twitch, if you're not live, your channel's dead. You don't monetize while you're offline. You don't get to create content while you're not live. The fucking crazy part about all this is it worked. Not even just for Twitch, but for every platform that came after that. Because what Twitch figured out quietly behind the scenes changed everything. You see, Twitch didn't just build a platform to give people a voice. Twitch built a system where creators become the marketing engine, not ads, not the algorithms, not features, creators. Once that clicked, every platform started chasing that. Chapter 1, the organic era. Twitch worked because it wasn't forced. Again, there was no strategy. You had partnerships all the way back on Justin TV, but back in the day, it wasn't built like a systematic goal, like a carrot on the string. It was an actual partnership. So you just had people every day streaming, watching, talking, and slowly trust formed, networks formed, communities formed. And it felt like you were building something together with your audience because for the first time during this big content social media boom, where there were all these faked fucking lame YouTube videos and all these bullshit Instagram photos. It was raw. It was real. It didn't matter what you looked like or who you were. If you just showed up, talked about shit you were into, played games that you liked, and if people actually fucked with you, you had a chance. And then good old Amazon stepped in. And that's when they realized that this isn't a platform. This is distribution. Chapter 2, the shift.
Now this week has left plenty of people shocked and surprised after it was made official by Amazon that they have bought Twitch TV for $970 million.
So originally, Amazon bought Twitch because of the technology that the Justin TV crew built. Believe it or not, this group of degenerate gamers actually put together a solid product. They made the ability to stream HD from the computer of your home to the internet pretty seamless and easy without losing quality. If you've ever seen the TV show Silicon Valley, think of Pied Piper, but for streaming. That's what the original Justin TV crew built for live streaming. This tech has gone into building AWS, which is Amazon's most profitable part of their business yearly. It's reported that they made $128 billion in 2025 alone. Then once Twitch realized they could funnel people to the site through creators, they packaged it from subs, bits, ads to Twitch Prime. They made it easier to win and easier to get hooked. Because more importantly, they changed what creators actually were. Affiliate marketers. Not officially, like not on paper. Well, I mean, technically, because they literally fucking called it the Twitch affiliate program. But functionally, that's exactly what happened. You get sold the dream, you get to monetize fast through Twitch affiliate, you bring an audience from other platforms, and if you keep them there, you get rewarded for it. And the platform grows through you. And all it takes is that first sub, those first bits donated, the first donation in general. Hell, for a lot of people, it's just the first chatter and you're in. You're absolutely hooked because once you see it work, you push harder, you go live more, you promote more, not because you were told to, but because it feels like it's yours, but it's not. Chapter 3, the trap. This is where everything has gone to shit over the last 8 years because every platform after Twitch saw the outcome, so they tried to replicate it. From Mixer, DLive, Trovo, Kick, Rumble, Club, everything launching right now and over the last 5 to 8 years, they all say the same thing. We're creator first. We care about you. This is the future. But none of them have organic demand, like people already on their websites. So instead, they reversed the system. Instead of the creators being influenced to come to the platform because the viewers are already there, they need small to mid-sized creators to manufacture that hype and conversation. They need you to convince your audience and your peers around you to come watch me here. This platform is better. This is the future, the place that finally cares. And here's the fucked up part. If enough creators believe it, even temporarily, it actually works. Not because the platform is actually better or actually gives the creator a chance over the other platforms, but because you moved the audience or influenced people around you to sign up. And the more signups you get, more people you get to come over, the better they make you feel. Chapter 4, why it fails. Obviously, at this point, all this seems like common sense. Like, no shit, Sherlock. You get rewarded for bringing people over. Duh. But this is where it always falls apart for these new platforms. Because in the beginning, it feels incredible. Support, visibility, incentives, especially in a world where algorithms feel impossible to break. Like, it's just so easy to take advantage of the idea that sites like YouTube and TikTok don't care about you as if the other fucking platforms do. And all of these new platforms build off of that feeling and emotion. They make you feel like they do care because early on, they need you to believe that to bring people over. But that doesn't scale. Once the platform grows, the support disappears. The systems automate, staff can only keep up with so many people. And naturally, as more users come over, they just want to be entertained. They want to be entertained by actual content that is designed to entertain them. And then suddenly, you're just another creator again who signed up early to the platform and then got passed up by other people. And here's the thing that nobody talks about. Over the last 10 years, a lot of these platforms, they don't even help you solve the real problem. They don't give you better discovery or discovery at all. They don't give you better analytics or a better understanding of your audience, like the right and wrong things to do to replicate the success that you are having. They just give you a different place to post, a place that's gonna be different this time. And the platform hopes that you bring people with you. But what they're really hoping is that you persuade the bigger dogs to come along. Once you break through that phase and start getting those creators to experience the platform, and if you get them sold, they become the priority because it's more distribution potential. This is actually why so many platforms over the last 10 years have failed. Not because they didn't get enough early hype from a group or conversation across socials, or because they didn't have funding, but because they never made it to the phase where the large group of the average full-time creators actually gave a fuck about the platform. Like, Mixer was nice, but let's just be real. They're a prime example of this entire video. They advertised this idea that they were going to be better than Twitch. They preyed on thousands of small creators that couldn't really build a community on Twitch, and they told them it would be different on Mixer. Outside of those guys and the few guys that got multi-million-dollar deals, your average full-time content creator really didn't take that platform too serious. Same thing, DLive, Trovo, these guys did a fantastic job at making the little guy feel special, saying they were finally gonna stand up against the big guy. But then when the big guys didn't come, they had to shut their fucking doors down. The only reason that platforms like Kick Club and Rumble stand a chance is because they either have their own funding or like insane backing from people with deep pockets. Like Kick, for example, they're paying their own creators out of their own pocket from stake, but they're paying for the viral clips, they're paying for the hosting. They don't have anybody to answer to and report to. But even still, they use the same marketing tactics from Twitch to get people over. Chapter 5, the realization. So after years of this cycle, here's the truth that nobody's gonna tell you. No platform is here to save you. Not Twitch, not YouTube, not TikTok, not anything new. If you can't learn the intimidating sites that are advertised to not give a shit about you, then the new sites are just going to continuously use you. And to be honest, we're just too far gone for the fluffy shit at this point. I know people react to conversations like this, they get all heroic, and they're like, small creators should stick together. If we all just stand up against the big guys. Yeah, nobody fucking cares, okay? The platforms winning right now are getting larger every single day. They're bigger than you could even possibly fucking imagine. And they have algorithms that take billions of people who are stuck on this daily repetitive loop, this habit of using their app to doom scroll. Those algorithms are designed to feed all those users the right videos to keep them stuck in that loop. I'm sorry to tell you, you're not breaking that habit of billions of people because of your emotions or because of the feeling that you finally want to have your big break on a social media platform in 2026. Good luck telling Dale, who's on his shit break at 9:30 in the morning, who has 10 minutes to doom scroll, to get him to come over and watch you on some third-party platform because you want to play fucking Call of Duty. The creators who actually win aren't chasing the next platform. They're the ones building everywhere, owning their audience across the board. They're focused on creating real relationships with their community, their audience, not the platform. They understand that this shit is business at the end of the day, and every business has an end goal. How do you become profitable? They don't depend on where to post, because the moment you rely on a platform, especially a new one selling you a dream, is the moment you lose control. So stop waiting for the next big thing. Stop believing this marketing that this is finally your big break. Stop thinking there's an easier route. There isn't. Build everywhere, own everything. That's the only play that actually fucking works.